You're listening to Mic Drop Moments, a podcast brought to you each week with me, your host, Sandra Garlick. During the podcast, I invite guests to share their amazing stories, knowledge and top tips, including their mic drop moments, especially for you. I also share my learning and inspiration about life, business growth and visibility. I'm delighted to bring the Mic Drop Moments podcast to you each week to inspire and motivate you to achieve. Enjoy the podcast and don't forget to leave a review. Mic Drop Moments is sponsored by Grow Radio. Want to launch your own podcast? Grow Radio are here to help. Grow Radio has launched and supported countless podcasts, and they'd love to do the same for you. Just hit record and they'll handle the rest. No editing stress, no technical faff, just a great podcast released when you want. Need a little extra support? Grow Radio's workshops and courses make getting started easy. Let's bring your podcast to life. Message Grow Radio on social media. Let's make this happen. Welcome to Mic Drop Moments. In this brand new episode of Mic Drop Moments, I'm going to be lifting the lid on something we all deal with: mindset. I'm going to be sharing my own wobbles. Yes, I do have them. And how I shift into visibility mode, and why your mindset might be the one thing that's standing between you and your next big opportunity. And that could be on stage, in business, or in life. So let's see where we go from here. People often think I've got it all sorted. I mean, I speak on stages, I mentor clients, I host huge events. But do you want to know the truth? I still have mindset wobbles, moments where I question everything. I've had times where I've thought, who's going to take me seriously? Would anybody actually pay me for this? What if no one shows up? What if I fluff my words on stage or forget what I'm going to say? And I've done that plenty of times. And let's not forget, what if all this goes horribly wrong? When I'm running events, I've done all the prep, I know all my stuff, but actually on more than one occasion, I found myself in the loo, and that is my pre-event, pre-speaking prep. I always nip to the loo and put on my lipstick, put on my perfume, but I've actually found myself there giving myself a pep talk in the mirror. Come on, Sandra, you've got this. You've done it loads of times before. Just go out there and do your thing. So we all have those mindset wobbles. And I'm not talking about year one. I mean, I've been speaking on stages for 25 plus years. This version of me, the wobbly bit, happens all the time. I'm still human. And I've launched things in the past that have fallen totally flat. I've posted content that's had zero response, i.e. crickets. And I've spoken on stage and wondered afterwards, did that land with the audience? It's that mindset just talking to us all the time. And I have to keep reminding myself, a wobble doesn't mean I'm not good enough. It just means I care. And mindset wobbles are a good sign, just like having that little anxiety in your stomach just before you go on stage. It means you're growing, you're stretching, and you're doing something that really matters and that you're passionate about. Now, mindset and visibility are connected. Totally. The moment you decide to show up to truly be seen, that little voice of doubt just kicks in. It might say, you're not ready. You're not qualified. You're not good enough. Oh, somebody else is already doing this. Who are you to be doing it too? And I always say, don't wait until you feel ready. Just start. Just take that one small step, because every one small step you take is a one step forwards. Visibility isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It's about courage. And it starts with the smallest, tiniest baby steps. When I talk to women in business about speaking, the fear is never about the mic. It's quite often about being seen, being judged, being heard. I've mentored some incredible women in business who still say, but I'm not a proper speaker. What if I forget what I'm saying and I get menopause brain? What if I freeze on stage? And do you know what I tell them? It's not all about the confidence. It's not all about standing behind the mic. It's when you use it. And that nervous feeling, it's not a sign to stop. It's just a signal to pause. And it's a signal that you're doing something really, really brave. So what are my mindset tips? Well, let's have a look at a few things that I recommend that keep me grounded and focused. Number one, celebrate the small wins. Not everything has to be a huge, massive win. Just a social post, a small pitch, a brave yes, it all counts. Remember to celebrate each and every one. Two, surround yourself with positive people. I'm always on about this. The Let's Get Visible community has always been a great place to be on Facebook. The community I've built is so supportive and there's never any negativity in there and people feel comfortable enough to reach out for help. The energy, the right energy, makes a massive difference. Be around those who lift you and support you. 3, talk to yourself like a friend. You wouldn't tell your bestie that she's not good enough, would you, really? You'd tell your bestie she was amazing. Be as kind to yourself as you are to others. That's just a little reminder there. 4, visualization. I love this. Visualize the after moment. Visualize the moment that you've finished whatever it is you're about to do and that the reward you're going to get afterwards. When I'm about to speak on stage or long before I speak on a stage, I visualize that after moment. I visualize that I've given the most and delivered the most amazing talk with impact. Everyone's clapping, people are madly writing notes and they're rushing to me afterwards to speak to me to say, yeah, I really resonated with that. The buzz of pride when you feel it's done, that's worth hanging on to. So use that visualization. 5, remember nobody ever feels ready to do anything, and that's okay because you're ready enough right now. Just do it. Here's something I really believe in. A growth mindset will carry you further than talent ever will. You can be really good at something, but unless you're in a space of a growth mindset, you'll likely hold back from doing it. If you're constantly thinking, I've got more to learn, I can figure this out, I haven't done it yet, but I will, that's not really going to, keep you. It's going to keep you in the right place. It's going to keep you there. It means you're open. It means you're open and you're willing to try. It's how we talk to ourselves. Yes, I've always got more to learn, but I know enough now. I can figure this out. How about I can figure this out now or with ease? I haven't done it yet, but I will. I haven't done it yet, but I will do it now. That is the growth mindset. It means you're open, you're willing to try, you bounce back faster, and you see challenges as opportunities, not reason to stop or to hold back. The most successful women in business that I know don't have it all figured out, even the ones that are doing amazing things. They have setbacks, they have mindset wobbles, but they keep going and they keep growing. They let their mindset evolve with their journey. So if you've been hiding a bit, holding back, thinking, I'll do that thing when I feel more confident, here's your permission to stop waiting. And if this episode has stirred something within you, just drop me a message and I will talk to you about how you can improve your mindset. Maybe it's to speak on that stage. Maybe it's to finally say yes to speaking. Maybe it's just showing up more consistently. Maybe it's stepping out and being more visible. Maybe it's just owning your brilliance and saying it out loud. Whatever it is, your mindset will either move you forward or hold you back. I've decided to add something a little bit different to this week's episode. I'm actually adding the blog that I've written this month, so you can listen to it here. I'd love to know what you think. Mindset matters. How you're thinking shapes your business success. We know how important strategy and skills are when running a business, but there's one thing that many entrepreneurs overlook, and that's how much our mindset matters. How you think has a direct impact on how you perform. Your mindset is key, especially when the client inquiries slow down, the finances feel tight, or your motivation takes a hit. Understanding why your mindset plays such a vital role in business helps you to stay in a growth, focused, and positive headspace, even when things feel challenging. Why your mindset matters. Having a negative mindset keeps you and your business small. You might miss amazing opportunities because you're too busy telling yourself you're not enough, not worthy, confident, qualified, or capable. The more you tell yourself you can't do something, the more you believe it. Elizabeth Scott. To be able to flip that mindset switch from negative to positive starts with you. Before we explore how to do that, let's look at why your mindset matters in business. Your energy is contagious. Have you ever walked into a room and instantly picked up on someone's energy? Your clients, suppliers, and colleagues do the same with you. A positive mindset radiates confidence and calm, helping you to attract the right people who want to work with you. Your mindset is an anchor. Running a business is tough, especially during seasonal dips such as the summer holidays. When the diary empties or invoices pause, your mindset becomes your anchor. A resilient mindset helps you stay calm, focused, and solution-oriented, even when facing challenges. You make better decisions. Fear-based decisions will never lead to long-term success. But when you approach your business with a mindset of growth and abundance, you're more likely to take strategic risks, collaborate creatively, and see opportunity where others see obstacles. How to stay in a growth mindset, especially during the summer slowdown. Flipping that negative switch in your head can take practice, but it's worth doing if you want to thrive in your personal and professional life. Did you know that for every negative thought, you need 3 positives to counteract it? That's how much we are wired to focus on the negative voices in our head. Every time a negative thought pops up, get into the habit of finding another 2 or 3 positives. Reframe your thoughts. For example, instead of seeing summer as a quiet time when you think nobody is buying, treat it as your secret weapon for business growth. Use the time to work on your business rather than in it. Refresh your website, revisit your goals, create content, or invest in training. Quiet times can be productive for creativity and planning. In a growth mindset, challenges are exciting rather than threatening. So rather than thinking, oh, I'm going to reveal my weaknesses, you say, wow, here's a chance to grow. Carol Dweck. Reframing helps build confidence. Top tips for a growth mindset. Watch your language. The way you talk to yourself shapes your reality. Swap "no one's buying" for "this is a great time to nurture my audience." Replace "I'm not doing enough" with "I'm building sustainably." The language you use matters, so make sure your self-talk supports your success. Surround yourself with positivity. Mindset is magnetic. Spend time with people who inspire, challenge, and cheer you on. The Let's Get Visible community on Facebook is the perfect place to find support. Alternatively, consider joining a mastermind group, networking circle, or checking in with fellow women in business. You don't have to do anything alone. Maybe you don't know how to do something at work. Instead of asking the boss or seeking someone as a mentor, you might not want to show them your ignorance. So you're depriving yourself of this learning and mentorship. All of these ways are ways that a fixed mindset will hold you back. Carol Dweck. Value learning. If confidence is holding you back from achieving a level of self-belief that nurtures a growth mindset, consider filling the gaps in your skill set. The summer months are a fabulous time to invest in learning. Remember to celebrate the successes you make along the way. Stay curious and seek out new experiences. If you're one of my subscribers, you will have seen my email about learning to sing this year. I never stop learning because I know how much it shapes my positive mindset. Please get in touch if you'd like to join my subscriber list. Consistency is key. Running a business takes dedication and patience, and so does building a positive mindset. It won't happen overnight, so be kind to yourself. Take it one day at a time and use the tips in this blog to help. Your business will ebb and flow. The economy will shift. Clients will come and go. But your mindset is something you can control. It could be the very thing that sets you apart. Use the coming month to focus on what's working. Plant seeds to nurture your ideas. Trust that the right clients, suppliers, and opportunities will come your way, because when your mindset is right, everything else tends to fall in place. So thanks for joining me on this episode of Mic Drop Moments. As I say, I've been chatting all about mindset and why mindset matters. If it hit home, share it with somebody else who might need that little bit of encouragement today. And remember, mindset does matter, and you matter too. I'll be back next week with another episode, and I'd really encourage you to subscribe and listen to some back episodes too. I'll be doing a lot more about mindset this month, so don't forget to tune in. Thank you for listening to the Mic Drop Moments podcast. I hope you enjoyed it. Join me next week for more inspiration, learning, and top tips. Want to work with me on your business growth and strategy, speaking, or simply growing your audience? Just get in touch. Visit womanwho.co.uk to find out how you can start your speaking and visibility journey, or even feature on a future podcast. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss next week's podcast. And if there are any topics you would like to hear, just get in touch with me, your host, Sandra Garlick. If you've enjoyed listening to this week's episode and also the blog, you can find all the blogs on the Woman Who website, and you can listen to them all too. I'll see you next week.